What events led Hawkeye to become Ronin? Have you ever wondered what pushed a hero to take a darker path? In the case of Hawkeye, also known as Clint Barton, his transformation into Ronin is a fascinating story. It all began after a catastrophic event known as the Snap. This event caused half of all life to vanish, including many of Clint's loved ones. The emotional toll from this loss was immense. One of the most devastating losses for Clint was his wife, Bobbi Morse, who is also known as Mockingbird. Her absence left him in profound grief and despair. This personal tragedy was a significant factor in his emotional state. It pushed him away from his heroic identity as Hawkeye and led him to adopt the more violent persona of Ronin. As Ronin, Clint took on a much darker approach to justice. He traveled the world, hunting down criminals and exacting his own form of punishment. This new identity allowed him to operate in the shadows, using a sword and a new suit to conceal his identity from both enemies and former allies. Unlike his usual non-lethal methods as Hawkeye, Ronin was willing to kill. This change reflected Clint's internal struggle and the pain he carried from his losses. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we see a glimpse of this transformation in the film Avengers, Endgame. During the 5 years following the Snap, Clint is depicted as Ronin. His darker persona is a direct response to the chaos and loss he experienced during this time. In the comic books, the Ronin identity has been associated with several characters, but Clint Barton was the second to take on this mantle. His assumption of the Ronin identity followed a period of mourning and searching for a new purpose after losing his family. This new identity allowed him to reinvent himself and continue fighting crime, but with a much edgier style. So what were the key events that led to Hawkeye becoming Ronin? First, the trauma and loss caused by the Snap decimated half the population, including Clint's family. Second, the death of his wife, Bobbi Morse, left him emotionally shattered. Third, he made the decision to abandon the Hawkeye identity and adopt Ronin as a way to channel his grief and rage. Lastly, he embraced a new role as a darker vigilante, traveling the world to punish criminals with lethal force. This transformation showcases a significant character development for Clint Barton. It illustrates how personal loss can lead a hero to take on a more complex and morally ambiguous role in the superhero world.